Hey everybody, David Myers here. Wow, have I got a good one for you. Today I was driving and I was listening to CNN on the news over on the right side here. Today, a lady that an anonymous lady that claims to be a friend of the Ferguson officer that shot Michael Brown, and was told by that officer a first-hand account of what happened. She's on the news with Don Lemon on the phone, reciting her account. Okay, and I said, well, wait a minute, I've heard that voice before. Where have I heard that voice before? Oh, that's right. It was not this. This is a victim on MH-17. Okay, victim on MH-17, Caroline Kaiser, the college student from Indiana that's originally from Amsterdam. Okay, so I did a video, which this is my video. It's called "What If the Mainstream Media Were Honest? They Look at MH-17." Here's a clip of her on the phone talking about her. She's playing as her roommate got killed. Her ex-roommate had got killed on MH-17. This lady here you're looking at.
Thank you for joining.
Listen to her voice very, very carefully. This girl on the phone.
Yes. How are you doing this evening?
Well, as well as can be expected.
Mm-hmm. You were roommates and good friends of Caroline at Indiana University, is that correct? How did you hear about this accident?
Yes, Caroline and I were roommates when I moved to Bloomington to take a job, and she was in her third year of working on her PhD at IU in chemistry. I was at work yesterday when the news came on.
I can't even imagine. You know, there are many people watching, and I'm sure you want to pay tribute to your friend. What was she like? Tell us about her.
Okay, wear headphones, guys, if you want to really analyze it better. I don't have any like high-tech software for that, but when you wear headphones, you can hear sounds a lot better. Okay, here's the clip that I'm saying sounds like the same girl. Identical, actually. Listen to all the ums too. Same voice, mannerisms.
Street. He rolled up, rolled his window down, and said, "Come on, guys, get out of the street." They refused to, and were yelling back and saying, "We're almost where we're going." And there was some cussing.
Sorry.
There was some cussing involved, and then he just kept rolling up, and he pulled over. And I believe at that point he called for backup, but I'm not sure. But I know he pulled up ahead of them, and he was watching them, and then he gets the call in that there was a strong arm robbery, and they give the description, and he's looking at them, they got something in their hands that looks like it could be what, the cigars or whatever.
What do you think, guys? It's the same girl, isn't it? Same girl.
This evening?
Well, as well as can be expected.
Mm-hmm. You were roommates and good friends of Caroline at Indiana University, is that correct? How did you hear about this accident?
Yes, Caroline and I were roommates when I moved to Bloomington to take a job, and she was in her third year of working on her PhD at IU in chemistry. I was at work yesterday when the news came on. So he goes in reverse back to them, tries to get out of his car. They slam his door shut violently. I think he said Michael did. And then he opened his car again,
The ums are telling. She always says with the exact same pitch. Same fingerprint, I guess you call it.
Tries to get out, and as he stands up, Michael just bum rushes and just shoves him back into his car, punches him in the face, and then of course, Darren grabs for his gun, and Michael grabs the gun. At one point, he's got the gun totally turned against his hip, and Darren, shoves it away, and the gun goes off. Well, then Michael takes off with his friend.
I can't even imagine. I
moved to Bloomington to take a job, and she was in third year of working on her PhD at IU in chemistry. I was at work yesterday when the news came on. Get to be about 35 feet away, and Darren, of course, protocol is to pursue. So he stands up and yells, "Freeze!" Michael and his friend turn around, and Michael starts taunting him. "Oh, what are you going to do about it? You're not going to shoot me." And then he said all of a sudden, he just started to bum rush him. He just started coming at him full speed. And so he just started shooting, and he just kept coming. So he really thinks he was on something, because he just kept coming. It was unbelievable. And then so he finally ended up, the final shot was in the forehead, and then he fell about 2-3 feet in front of the officer.
Wow. Look at that. Don Lemon, both of them. And here's the setup for the CNN one. It's a PSYOP setup completely. Same thing they did with MH-370 and MH-17. They don't have much to actually report for you other than, some expert, quote-unquote expert, talking about a piece they're looking at on a TV screen, or in this case an anonymous person on the phone, on the video on the right. Listen to the PSYOP setup for the interview today on CNN from the cop's friend.
First, give us context. Who was the person who called in the radio station?
It was a friend of the officer, and Brooke, I want to be very specific here, and I want to follow direct guidance, okay? Because I think it's important to get everything straight here and to give knowledge of who this person is and how this information was obtained. So I'm going to read verbatim here. It says, a source with detailed knowledge of the investigation into the Ferguson, Missouri shooting of Michael Brown says that the account of a caller to St. Louis radio station KTFK matches the account of Officer Darren Wilson as to what happened at the time of the shooting. The caller to the radio station, identified only as Josie, told listeners she knew Officer Wilson's side of the story, and in detail she laid out Wilson's account. Here it is in its entirety. Listen.
Street, he pulled up.
Okay, so it was a clip from a radio show, not a direct interview with Don Lemon, but still, you'd think you'd recognize the voice. It wasn't that hard. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Much love. Gotta smash my TV now.
This is the first time. So